Hello friends, today on Religious Catalog we have beautiful items for you. A tremendously wonderful film, Mary of Nazareth, this beautiful piece of framed artwork, Marian children, and these absolutely adorable Hugs from Heaven dolls. All available for you. Stay tuned.
And I hope you have a blessed reminder of the love of Jesus in your house and in your heart.
Hello everyone and welcome to EWTN's Religious Catalog program. I'm Janet Williams, so very pleased and happy to be with you today and so eager to show you some of the beautiful holy reminders we have for you and your family and friends that we all together might live that abundant life in Jesus Christ and share it with others. Ryan Penny is here with us today too, and that just makes it doubly more pleasurable. Ryan, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Janet. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I always enjoy when we can share this time together to present all of these beautiful items that enhance our life of faith.
And the month of October is such a Marian month, and we certainly have a lot of holy reminders of Our Lady to show everyone today. So
that's absolutely correct. And we are going to remember the special way that the Holy Rosary impacts our lives. In particular, we have numbers of items to show you, and we're going to celebrate the Feast of Our Lady together this week on October 7th, as Ryan mentioned. Now, it's interesting because some Catholics might not understand the power of the Rosary, even though they might pray it. But many popes, saints, and mystics have indicated its importance. Pope Adrian VI, for example, said the Rosary is the scourge of the devil. And St. Padre Pio called the Rosary the weapon for these times. One of my favorite saints, my spiritual father really, St. Louis de Montfort, said the Rosary is a priceless treasure inspired by God. So first today we have items regarding this most beautiful sacramental of the Church. And we're going to begin with this, the Rosary Spiritual Sword of Our Lady DVD. In this innovative presentation, Father Donald Calloway surveys the entire history of the Rosary, including its greatest victories and champions. Father Calloway will make sure you want to unsheath the spiritual sword of your Rosary to become a champion of the Rosary yourself. With the Rosary in your hand and the sacred mysteries of Christ in your mind and heart, you will have the power to transform the future, defeat the enemies of Christ and His Church, and be a warrior for truth. Here is a clip from this program.
A rosary. It doesn't look like much. What I'm holding in my hands is quite fragile, just a string of beads. But what you can't see, and what I can't see either, but God can. And Our Lady can, and the saints can, and the angels can, both the holy ones and the fallen ones. What they see me holding in my hands is a sword.
The running time is 1 hour. Now this DVD comes with a How to Pray the Rosary booklet. In this handy little guide, Father Donald Calloway teaches you how to pray the Rosary well and why it matters. Our Lady needs Rosary champions to help bring peace in the world. Will you answer her call to prayer? I certainly do hope so, because it is the Rosary and the scapular that Our Lady told us at Fatima will in the end bring about the triumph. We all want that, don't we? And as you know, we always like to provide you with a weekly special. And today's weekly special for you for the entirety of the week is the EWTN Warriors Rosary and Pewter Rosary box set. Let me just show you the Rosary first. It is absolutely exquisite, and in so very many ways, it takes us deeply into the mysteries of our Lord's life via the help and assistance of many great saints. This rosary is exclusively handcrafted by premier Italian rosary maker Gorelli from 8mm semi-precious sodalite. No two beads are exactly alike, so each rosary is a unique creation. The rosary features a two-toned classic Sword of the Spirit Warrior's Rosary crucifix. The front of the centerpiece, which I'm hoping you can see clearly here, features the EWTN logo over a shield and crossed swords. Each Our Father medal depicts a saint of special importance in Mother Angelica's founding of the Eternal Word television network and its continued growth and mission to spread the gospel of Jesus to the world. When you purchase the EWTN Rosary, get this, you will receive a free vintage-style pewter classic Last Supper rosary box. The regular price for this rosary box is $25, and you will have the opportunity to receive this free of charge when you order the rosary. I just want to take you inside of the box. It's lined with black velvet. It's very, very beautiful, and you can see that the beautiful box is complete with embellishment around all of its sides. What a marvelous opportunity for you through EWTN's Religious Catalog this week. We also have another rosary for you, and this rosary is very special to those of us here at EWTN. And if you've ever had the blessed privilege of visiting the shrine here, you're going to agree that this is quite special. On the property here at EWTN, we have a beautiful chapel. It's the first chapel of the religious sisters that Mother Angelica brought to Canton all the way back in the 1960s. And here is a rosary that helps for us to enter into all of the prayers that the sisters prayed here. And you're going to notice how lovely this is. The centerpiece on this rosary features a photograph of the inside of Our Lady of the Angels Chapel, as I mentioned, right here on the campus of EWTN in Irondale, Alabama. And notice the crucifix. It is the San Damiano crucifix that is also inside of the chapel. The beads are brown carved wood, and the crucifix is a miniature replica of the large San Damiano crucifix that hangs at the back of the chapel. The set also comes with the Mother Angelica tapestry rosary pouch. I love these rosary pouches. We have so very many of these here at EWTN's Religious Catalog for you to select from. But this rosary comes with this pouch. It features Mother Angelica, and you notice that it is a zipper-made pouch. It was custom made for the Shrine of the Most Blessed Sacrament in Huntsville, Alabama. On one side is this lovely picture of Mother Angelica, and the other side is a picture of the monstrance that is inside of the shrine. You will save 20% when you purchase these two EWTN favorites together. They're so very lovely. You know, when you begin to delve into the history of the Rosary, you discover that our Blessed Mother, through the intercession of so many praying the Rosary, did miraculous things throughout history. And here is a DVD that features one of the most miraculous and triumphant of all of the battles won through her intercession via the Rosary. It is a DVD of Our Lady of the Rosary at Pompeii. The efficacious Rosary of Our Lady displays its power nowhere more than in this historic battle of Lepanto. The Ottoman Turks were decisively defeated in 1571 when Italians took up the Rosary and prayed for their Christian naval forces. This documentary presents the unlikely victory, as you can see here.
The Rosary is an ever-current prayer. It invites the faithful to contemplate the face of Christ with Mary's eyes and heart. Though a simple prayer, at the same time, it is capable of lifting the soul toward the highest peaks of contemplation.
You know, Jonah, I don't think we can fully appreciate everything that the Blessed Mother has done for us in history by giving us the Rosary, by helping Christians conquer their enemies at several really important moments in history. We can't really appreciate that until we understand more of who exactly she is and exactly the role that she plays in salvation history. And so I think the more that we come to know her in Scripture and know the way that some saints up and down the centuries have gotten to know her in a special way, and some mystics especially have gotten to know her very well. And I think that a great book that I have heard has had an impact on many people is this Life of Mary as seen by the mystics. This book combines the visions of 4 great Catholic mystics into one coherent story on the life of the Blessed Virgin Mary. And it's based primarily on the famous revelations of Blessed Anne Catherine Emmerich, Venerable Mary of Agreda, and it also includes many episodes described in the writings of St. Bridget of Sweden and St. Elizabeth of Schenau. This book, which is in harmony with the gospel story, reads like a masterfully written novel. It includes such fascinating details as the birth and infancy of Mary, her espousal to Saint Joseph, and her assumption into heaven, where she was crowned Queen of Heaven and Earth. And this is one of the favorite items from last week's show, the book Send Me Your Guardian Angel. In this book, Father Alessio Parenti brings back the so-called old-fashioned idea that we are in the presence of a celestial companion who, as Padre Pio said, does not abandon us even when we disgust God. The church dogma on the angels already tells us this, but in this book we find out just how true it is through the experiences of St. Padre Pio and his spiritual children. Wanted to show you next the Mary of Nazareth DVD. This is an epic motion picture of the life of Mary, Mother of Christ, from her childhood through the resurrection of Jesus. Shot in high definition, it was filmed in Europe with outstanding cinematography, a strong cast, and an impressive music score. Actress Alyssa Young gives a compelling and inspired portrayal of Mary, as this clip shows.
Greetings, Elizabeth.
Mary, may you be blessed among all women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb. To what do I owe a visit from the mother of my Lord? As soon as I heard the sound of your greeting, the baby jumped in my belly for joy.
This 2-disc collector's edition includes an interview with Alyssa Young, a backstage film segment, a collector's booklet, and much more. The film is in English with Spanish and English subtitles. The running time is 2.5 hours. Do you have the EWTN app on your mobile devices? Get your favorite EWTN shows and movies on demand by selecting the RC button to rent or purchase. You can rent or purchase Called and Chosen, Father Vincent Capodanno, the heroic true story of a Marine and martyr. Take a look.
When I met him, I knew there was something about this man that was extra special.
His was a call not only to serve Christ from the altar, but in the fields afar as a missionary priest. But it was a call preparing him for something else. That something else was Vietnam.
We will see things here that we will never forget, son. God is with us today and all days.
A story of sanctity and sacrifice on the battlefield. From the producer of the award-winning Kateri, Called and Chosen, Father Vincent R. Capodanno, an EWTN original production on the Eternal Word Television Network.
Friends, I want to show you this beautiful piece of artwork. It is Mary and the Children framed artwork, and this picture, painted by Italian master Giuseppe Magni, offers an uncommon glance into a carefree morning with Our Lady and the child Jesus as the local children bring flowers to give to Jesus as they bow in adoration before their Lord. It is absolutely remarkable, and it reminds us of a great theological and spiritual truth. Though Mary is the biological and spiritual mother of our Lord Jesus Christ, she is our spiritual mother only, but she desires that we come to her, that she might take us into the mysteries of the life of her son Jesus, just as I am quite certain this particular picture portrays. It is displayed in a gold frame and measures 12 inches by 10 inches. Absolutely lovely for any room in your home. I can well see this in the home of your children or your grandchildren. A beautiful reminder that Mary is their spiritual mother. We love our Blessed Lady so much around here, and of course you know that. And I love to wear pieces of jewelry that in some way are connected to her. And I think this is particularly lovely. It is a sterling link bracelet with the Hail Mary medal attached to it. This heavy sterling silver link bracelet features a stunning miraculous medal with the entire Hail Mary on the back. The bracelet consists of 23 interlocking links with a lobster claw clasp. The medal measures 1 inch. And what I so much like about it is that it's chunky. So this is going to look appropriate with sportswear as well as with something a little dressier. I think it's quite lovely, ladies. I think you're going to really like it. And gentlemen, let me just say, your lady will like you if you purchase something pretty like that for her. It's just a little thought on my mind. Okay, let me just show you these beautiful Mary dolls. Hugs from Heaven is what they're called, and they are so cuddly. You're not going to want to put them down. These dolls are great for children and also for adults. They are made like plushy pillows, making them easy to hug. These dolls would make great presents for birthdays or Christmas, but they are also helpful to give to those who are sick, in mourning, or moving to a new home. There are no buttons or beads on the dolls that can fall off and be swallowed. These beautiful babies are available to you in a small size of 12 inches or in a larger size of 21 inches. We also have similar Hugs from Heaven Jesus dolls on our website. They are just absolutely precious, and I tell you, they are just so snuggly. You're going to love them. We have something else for you too. You know, this being the month of the Rosary, we certainly do want to feature as many types of rosaries as we possibly can for you. And this is a beautiful, beautiful rosary of Our Lady of Guadalupe. And I'm wanting to get this around so you can see this beautiful centerpiece here. Take a look at this. This green rosary is made of 7mm smooth painted glass beads. It comes in a delicate paper cut gift box with a ribbon tie. It really is exquisite, and I think that it will be something that you will like to pray, and it's convenient because it's very lightweight. You can carry this in your handbags, ladies, gentlemen, in your pocket, and you're never going to notice the weight of it. It's quite lovely. You have some things for us over there.
I do, Johnette, and you know what I think? I think that if the Blessed Mother asked us to do something, that we should do it. She asked us to pray the Rosary every day, and she also asked us to wear the brown scapular. And we certainly have a wide assortment of scapulars at EWTN Religious Catalog. What about this one? The brown scapular is one of the most beloved sacramentals in the whole church, and Our Lady of Mount Carmel told St. Simon Stock, "He who dies clothed with this habit shall be preserved from eternal fire." It is the badge of salvation, a shield in time of danger, and a pledge of special peace and protection. So this brown wool scapular, as you can see, is very special because it features a picture of Our Lady of Guadalupe and also a picture of St. Jude. And the scapular is made of 100% wool and comes on a 36-inch brown cord. The scapular comes with a card with the blessing of the Holy Scapular on it that may be used by your priest when blessing the scapular. But something else I love about the brown scapular, that if you've already been enrolled in the brown scapular, if you get another brown scapular, because if you're doing what you should do and wearing it every day, then eventually it's going to wear down and it's time to get a new one. And the great thing is that when you do get a new one, you don't have to get it blessed again. The blessing you got the first time, it carries on to the next brown scapular you get. So maybe this could be either your first or your next brown scapular. Highly recommend you can get it at EWTNRC.com.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I was simply going to say, you know, unless we begin to look at these beautiful sacramentals as, you know, superstitious talismans in some way, it's important to know that when our Blessed Mother talks with us about wearing this holy habit, and St. Simon Stock tells us that we should wear it every day to save us from the eternal fires, the understanding of that is that when we put on this scapular, we are clothing ourselves in a certain sense with our Blessed Lady. So it is to imitate her in her humility, it's to imitate her in her act of receptivity and trust and surrender of God, and it is to imitate her on her gift of total self-donation through her fiat to God. So we take, I think, a reverential care of our scapulars, noticing, you know, with intentionality, how it is that we're called to live.
It's a sign of our intention.
That's right.
To place ourselves under Our Lady's mantle.
That's it, exactly.
Which is the wisest thing that we can do, as all of the saints would agree on. And moving on, though, with this theme of Our Lady of Guadalupe, take a look at this Our Lady of Guadalupe holy water bottle. This holy water bottle is made of glass with a full color picture medal featuring an image of Our Lady of Guadalupe on the front. It's imported from Italy. Look at the fine detail of this picture.
It's beautiful.
I love that. You know, this is the kind of thing that's great to take with you on the road. It's always important to have sacramentals like the rosary, the scapular, and holy water with us wherever we go. That's how Catholics live.
That's right. It's part of our armor of God.
That's absolutely right. So more of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Take a look at this detail of Our Lady of Guadalupe framed artwork. This beautiful reproduction shows a close-up view of Our Lady of Guadalupe. It is an antiqued gold wood frame with a linen mat. It measures 15 inches by 18 inches, and it's made in the USA. How appropriate, because Our Lady of Guadalupe is the patroness of the Americas.
Yes, she is indeed. She is, that title of Our Lady, that image of Our Lady is very, very dear to me. And I try to have an image of her somewhere in every room of my home. And this next item coming up, I think, is something that's quite remarkable too.
Absolutely, because it's a cross plaque of Our Lady of Guadalupe. And this image of this image of Our Lady of Guadalupe shows the Blessed Virgin pregnant with our dear Lord, of course. And the cross brings to mind that even when he was in Mary's womb, Jesus was destined to die for all of us at Calvary. And Our Lady of Guadalupe also brings to mind the Feast of Divine Maternity of Our Lady that we celebrate this week on October 11th. This wooden wall cross measures 11 3/4 inches high. This is a sale item, and we only have limited quantities left, so be sure to get yours at EWTNRC.com before they run out. Our Lady of Guadalupe is the patroness of unborn children. We should continually ask her to intercede for women who are considering abortion. And with that in mind, we wanted to show you a movie that has had a huge impact on everyone who has seen it. It's Unplanned. This is the Unplanned DVD and bonus behind-the-scenes interviews DVD set. This movie, which is based on the best-selling book and true story, gives an eye-opening look inside the abortion industry through one woman's inspiring story of transformation. All Abby Johnson ever wanted to do was help women. She believed in a woman's right to choose, and as one of the youngest Planned Parenthood clinic directors in the nation, she was involved in about 22,000 abortions. And then one event changed everything. And after truly realizing the horror of abortion, Abby joined her former enemies at 40 Days for Life and has now become one of the most ardent pro-life advocates. This movie comes with a bonus disc with several behind-the-scenes interviews on The World Over, Pro-Life Weekly, and Life on the Rock. John, and I can't recommend this movie enough.
Yes.
And and what I think about it, as it says, what she saw changed everything. And this movie shows you what she saw.
It does, and I'm glad that you mentioned that, because it's riveting and it's horrifying. And so, it is a very realistic presentation of what happens in an abortion. And I can honestly say that if someone is hanging on the fence between pro-choice and pro-life, seeing this movie is likely to cause in them the same transformation as Abby herself experienced.
Very likely. Even someone like myself, who has always been pro-life and have understood why abortion is intrinsically evil and an absolute abomination. And you even hearing about Abby Johnson's story, it's a very different thing from actually seeing a movie like this and experiencing it. Mm-hmm. And it's had a huge impact on all these people. It left me incredibly moved.
Yeah. And I think it's important to say that so many individuals make decisions like this at very vulnerable moments in their lives. And I've spoken with so many women, Ryan, who so regret the past. And I think it's important just to say, friends, that, there is no sin that is greater than God's mercy. No sin. Here's Abby Johnson involved in 22,000 abortions. There is no sin or no numbers of sins that happen to be greater than God's mercy. So if you've had that unfortunate experience or aided someone in obtaining an abortion, know that God's infinite mercy wants to swallow up that sin and set you free from the residual effects of it. This movie can help you go that distance and help to lead you to that font of mercy, which is always available to you.
That's exactly right, Johnette. When we consider Abby Johnson's story, we should remember that every single life is precious, and every person is made in the image and likeness of God. The unborn, the elderly, the disabled, and even the people we dislike and those who hate us. We should all live our lives remembering this truth. And now here's a recap of the items that Johnette and I showed you today, as well as information about how to order. The Rosary Spiritual Sword of Our Lady DVD is item number 4194DK for $12. The EWTN Warriors Rosary and Pewter Rosary box set is item number BK92K for $99.95. The Our Lady of the Angels Rosary and Rosary pouch are item number 652WGK for $26.40. The Our Lady of the Rosary at Pompeii DVD is item number HDOLRP for $15. The Life of Mary as Seen by the Mystics book is item number 1164 for $17. The Send Me Your Guardian Angel is item number 71013 for $12. The Mary of Nazareth DVD is item number 9793D for $25. The Mary and the Children framed artwork is item number 110B1 for $37. The Sterling Link bracelet with the Hail Mary medal is item number B8903 for $195. The Small Hugs from Heaven Mary doll is item number MAR12 for $27.95. The Large Hugs from Heaven Mary doll is MAR21 for $36.95. The Our Lady of Guadalupe Rosary and Fancy box is item number 269GU for $10. The 100% brown wool scapular featuring Our Lady of Guadalupe and St. Jude is item number 2218 for just $6. The Our Lady of Guadalupe glass holy water bottle is item number 11GU for $8. The detail of Our Lady of Guadalupe is item number 39018 for $70. The Our Lady of Guadalupe cross is item number 2495 for $9.99. The Unplanned DVD is item number 8675D for $17.49. To order your holy reminders, please visit EWTNRC.com. It's safe and secure and easy to use, available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We accept Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. Or you can call us at 1-800-854-6316. The call center hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and Saturday from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Eastern. Remember to take advantage of our free standard shipping offer on all online orders over $75 by using the promo code FREE at checkout.
Well, friends, here we are at the end of our program today, and I certainly hope that you have enjoyed seeing these beautiful holy reminders as much as Ryan and I have enjoyed presenting them to you. It's been great being with you, Ryan, and we're looking forward to being together with all of you again in the future. Until then, may the abundant life of Jesus Christ be yours, and may God richly bless you. Bye-bye now.